Welcome to the Simple History Podcast, where you can learn history in no time. What was it like to be a gunslinger in the old Wild West? 1890. Howdy there, stranger. Welcome to the Lucky Horse Saloon in this poor old excuse for a frontier town. So let me introduce myself. My name is One-Eyed Pete, on the account that I lost an eye fighting the Yanks at the Battle of Seven Pines back in '62. I'm the barkeep at this fine establishment. So what's your poison? And remember, we only have two types of liquor here. The good stuff, and the other is the cheap stuff that slowly rots your gut. So, you think of going into the gunslinger business? Well, take it from me. I had an uncle once, on my mother's side of the family. Became a gun for hire after the Civil War, and it's far from glamorous life, by all accounts. With long hours, unsociable surroundings, extremely limited career prospects, and you rarely get to live past 30. In fact, my poor old uncle, bless his soul, lasted less than a year in his new chosen profession before someone shot him in the back and took the gold he had liberated from a local bank the day before. If you ask me, you're better off selling snake oil to gullible townsfolk or trying your luck searching for gold in them there Californian mountains. But if you want to become a successful gunslinger, then there's a few handed tips that I can pass on to you, so you won't just end up dead in another forgotten name, buried in some pauper's grave up at Boot Hill. Of course, a shot of the good stuff will help my tongue work that much better if I were to help you out. Firstly, think of what would happen if you did become famous as a gunslinger. Notoriety is both a blessing and a curse. It's good with the ladies and puts off the feeble-minded ever disagreeing with you. But it means any greenhorn who wants to make a name for himself or want to pick a fight with you. You'll have to sleep with a gun under your pillow, never drink or play cards with your back to the door again. Or the last words you'll ever hear may be someone behind you muttering out loud you killed their pa, brother, or some other relative of theirs. Talking of guns, if you want to live, save up and invest in one of them new high-tech double-action revolvers. That makes firing that much easier. Like the new Colt, New Army and Navy, model 1889. Them 6-shot revolvers are virtually unjammable unless you buy cheap ammunition, and they're accurate up to 100 feet away. The beauty of them is all you have to do is pull the trigger, and the gun shoots and then automatically moves to the next round in the cylinder. Now, you can always save a few bucks and buy a second-hand first-generation single-action revolver, like the legendary Colt 45 Peacemaker, or a small-caliber Smith & Wesson 22 Model 1, from the pioneering days of the 1850s and 60s. But they're much harder to fire, on account you must manually cock the gun each time before you fire it. And make sure you get real handy with your revolver, because if you get into a gunfight, you'll only have a split second to draw and fire before the other fellow does the same thing too. So make sure you hit him the first time, that you might not get a second chance. But there's no shame in ducking a fight neither, unless anyone finds out. I remember what my old friend Doc Holliday used to say, God rest his soul, and that was, "Why should I obtain by force that which I can obtain by cheating?" You better give yourself a catchy name. The more menacing or memorable, the better. Like Thomas Mad Dog Phelps, or that train robber Harris Sundance Kid Longabaugh. All right, I got other customers who are getting mighty thirsty. I wish you all the best if you decide to follow things through on becoming a gunslinger. Good day to you, sir.
Subscribe to the Simple History Podcast to learn more and watch us on YouTube.